What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense and Andrew Gabor here to give you Selling Tampa Episodes 3 and 4. Hey, Gabor.
What's good?
So, were you feeling these two episodes before we start?
Yeah. I mean, I just really don't think that Sherelle is this boss like she wants to make us believe. I mean, but I guess it's a good show.
I like these
You?
episodes a little better.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely I picked my faves. I
Who?
already liked Rena and Tennille, but
Yes.
Anne has really grown on me. I like her.
Yes. Yes. Those are my favorite three as well. I don't really have a dislike for Joanna really. I think she's beautiful. I don't dislike her, but she's not my favorite. Um, but yeah, I like Colony too. I like Colony a little bit, but she's not one of my favorites.
That second, I think episode 4 is where she kind of like ticked down a little bit for me.
Hmm.
Before we start, I just want to say I did see the chat. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting me. Um, it really feels like it has been a minute for, for me to get monetized, but I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate you guys subscribing now. And somebody, I think Kimmy Nicole, says she's subscribing from 2 different spots. So that
Oh
means a lot.
wow.
That definitely meant a lot. People were asking who was behind me. I decided to be a little shady because that's what I am, and I decided to put the cast photo where Tennille was not a part.
What Rena, right?
Rena, I'm sorry, Rena was not a part of it.
We gotta have a queen on there though. The queen stands alone though. The queen
Okay,
stands alone.
that's why I wore black,
Oh,
like
that's
her.
sweet amused. She said, I thought you had dogs behind you.
Oh, I mean they
That's
could
sweet.
be.
Colony and Anne. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know we haven't started yet, but now that we talked about how old Sherelle is, these last couple episodes, I could really see her being in her mid-30s.
We're the same. Me and Sherelle are the same age.
I Something about these. I think maybe those first 2 episodes, they were trying to like have a moment.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 episodes felt more real to me and more authentic.
Mm-hmm.
And I do feel like Sherelle is in her mid-30s. Maybe
Yeah.
it was just a bad like makeup artist or something or maybe she was projecting older, but I thought she looked so youthful. What do you think?
Um, she doesn't really look bad to me. I don't know. She just seemed a lot mature to be. Well, not immature. I'm not okay. I don't know if I'm saying because I thought that she was shady, not really a businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? But she does seem more mature and she seems accomplished for a 33-year-old. But hey, Aunt Sophie is only 26.
Yeah, no, these people are doing it, and you can't really tell any of their ages, especially the ones that are older. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but now I'm starting to think that none of them are above 40.
Oh no. Oh girl, got to be above 40.
Oh, Rena, maybe.
Well, Rena has to be above 40, and Joanna has to be above 40, and I'm sure Tanil is above 40. I don't mean that as shade.
No, they're just so pretty. You can't really tell their age.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to point that out because I remember us in the chat having the conversation, and people were thinking maybe she was around the same age as Mia,
Mm-hmm.
but no, I mean she definitely projects a more youthful vibe in these 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody for supporting me. Is there echo?
No, that was I was trying to share the link.
Oh, okay. Um, so I just wanted to point that out. I definitely am feeling a little bit more connected to the characters, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
The first couple episodes of any reality show is probably a little bit. You're just trying to prove yourself. You're trying to put something out there. But everybody was dressed great. Everybody was like about their business, except for Alexis. So I'm in. I like the show now.
I like it. I really I'm not here for Oh, girl, at all.
Alexis.
Alexis, yes, she is the worst.
Okay. Do you want to get into it? You want to start?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure. You want me to start it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, so episode 3 starts with Joanna and and Sherelle meeting at Sherelle's house, and they talk about how the ladies received them coming in on the boat at the restaurant that they was at the last time that the ladies met. And it just proves to me that Sherelle isn't the boss because she was like, "Why are they looking like?" You know what I'm saying? Like these are not. It wasn't like these are your agents. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like these were like she's on the cast with other women like Real Housewives of Atlanta, where if she would have pulled up in style or you know what I'm saying, and they would have been looking a certain type of way. But these are girls that work for you. And honestly and truthfully, Carla hasn't done anything that's deserving to be on the boat ride with y'all. She didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? You only put her on the boat with you. You only had her meet with Arturo because you felt sorry for her.
I get what you're saying. You're saying that so in business, there are certain things that managers, owners don't do.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing is fraternizing with the staff. The other thing is you wouldn't like degrade or pit the staff against each other. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it did kind of feel like that. So maybe that's the reality show, but she probably would do that in real life too. So maybe I'm giving it really feels like maybe
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving her too much.
And
But
so
Rena was
go ahead.
reading from the sidelines though. That was hilarious to me. Not Rena,
So
Neil. Sorry.
yeah. And so Sherelle asks Joanna how come she haven't told the ladies that she's getting a divorce. And then Joanna says something to the effect of, she didn't want them to think that she couldn't do her job. And then Sherelle was like, yeah, and it's not their business anyway. Well, why would you ask her? Why didn't she tell them? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I see the 33 in her.
I mean, if she's 33, 34, a new business owner, she's been thrust into the spotlight, she probably just has like a little bit of fine tuning,
Mm-hmm.
like growing pains. I'm giving her more of the benefit of the doubt because I'm seeing her age and I'm seeing what she's accomplished. And that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you're right. She is, there's a little backbiting and favoritism shown, and bosses shouldn't do that,
At all.
especially not with HR.
Mm-mm. So Aunt Sophie and Colin meet up and they talk about a double date. So they had a double date that we wasn't there for the date, but they did show footage of the date. And Aunt Sophie date was handsome. The one with the dress. Now he was handsome. I don't know what the guy that Colony was with was looking like. But it's kind of funny because I thought that they probably would have had switch dates. But Colony was upset because her date basically they kind of went Dutch. Colony date didn't pay for her dinner, and so she said that she's not interested in going on a second date with him.
I don't blame her. Do you?
Mm-mm.
How you go on a date with a woman? Like when women go on a date, they go hair, makeup, shoes, dress, nails. Like that's a lot of money invested just to show you a good time and you can't pay. A dude goes on a date, they throw on some clothes and some cologne and they're good to go. Maybe get a haircut. So when you're going out with a girl like Colony, how could you even think that you were gonna go Dutch? You've seen her Instagram, you see she's not like she's very put together. So you need to bring it. He must not have
I
been
haven't
interested in her.
I haven't seen her Instagram.
I started following her.
Okay.
And what I will say is, any ladies in the chat, if you like any of the bathing suits that she wears, she gets all of her bathing suits from a black-owned company. So these girls, super business-minded. They're already thinking about endorsements. So I don't remember the name of it, but follow her Instagram and she puts every outfit with the name of where she got it from, and it's Black owned in terms of her swimwear. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. And so we also learned that when they met up to have drinks, we also learned that Colony is going to move forward with her offer. Now the thing is, Peter is only offering $3 million on an $8.5 million house. And so she said that she's moving forward. And so her and Colony is saying that they feel like the house is overpriced. But is it that overpriced? That's not even half of the $8.5 million. Y'all only offering $3, you know?
I could see
Hey, Renee.
the seller being insulted, right? Because you also have to think they are listing with you, right? So you have to present them offers that are acceptable. 3 million from a $8.5 million home. That's not within the same threshold. So I could see where both sides are coming from. And Colony's standpoint, in Anne's standpoint, it's like, well, I'm the only one bringing stuff to the table. So you are on my back, but the rest of the girls don't have any offers.
And she also was trying to say that Peter didn't basically want to keep the house as is. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to do a lot of remodeling to the house. The house wasn't going to look like that once he got through doing everything that he wanted to do to it. It seemed like that she was basically trying to say that he was going to gut the house.
It needed updating. But I think the amount of land is what was really where the money's at, right? Because it was like acres right next to the water.
I think it was 4 acres.
So I can see where both sides are coming from on that one. What did she say? We're young, single, and childless?
Yeah, the other girls are hating. The aunties are hating on them because they're young, single, and childless. You know, I really don't like. To me, I feel like the auntie and niece stuff is played out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it is a blessing to get older. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was making fun of this guy because he was older one time, and he was like, "Get here." And I always say this, you know, when you wake up some days and, you know, you start losing friends and stuff like that, that is really true. Like, get there. It sounds so simple, but tomorrow is not promised. And it's a blessing to, you know what I'm saying, to see 40 or 50 or, you know, whatever. I don't think that we should shame people because they're older.
I'm sorry, this is a little off topic, but you were like in my head. I had like a little Christmas thing the other day, and a friend of mine brought these old pictures that I still had at our house. And I'm going through the pictures, and I've reached the age where I'm like, oh, yep, they're dead. They didn't make it. They're dead. Like you reach a certain age, and I remember Jolene's mom, every time they start a show, she talked about who else died, and it's kind of like the running gag. And I'm like, oh, wait, I didn't reach the age where some of my friends didn't make it. So you're very right. We need to embrace and celebrate our elders as opposed to trying to shame people for how old they are. No.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So Sherelle teamed Alexis up with Tennille so she can show her to teach Alexis to show her hard work and ethic. And Alexis feels like, hey, Miss Onyx. Alexis feels like that the girls don't think that she has hard work and work ethic because she's an NFL wife, but she feels like that she's doing this to make money. Right. So Tennille and Alexis meet, and they arrived at a woman house named Rhonda Shear, who's a former playmate, and she's selling her house. Now, they said that she made millions of dollars selling bras on HSN. Now, did Lisa Rinna ever bring in millions of dollars? I'm not sure, because, you know, she started selling stuff on HSN as well.
I think HSN is where the bag is at.
But I'm thinking, so these were Rhonda Shear. I never heard of her before, but Rhonda Shear, were these her bras? I don't think that Lisa Rinna had a line of anything. I think that she was just selling stuff, right?
No, I
She
think
was
she has
selling
a
stuff,
line
but
of
it
like
wasn't hers.
it was
What?
like a
Oh, she
line of
did?
it was like a clothing line of like cardigans and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, she messed that up with her BLM stuff.
Mm.
But
Yes.
I don't know if everything is created equal, right? Because Karen Huger is selling her candles and her stuff on HSN. Nene sold her stuff on HSN. I think
Mm-hmm.
there's money to be made, but I don't think everybody makes the same amount of money.
Mm. Well,
Not especially as Rena is.
I know that from what I hear about women, good bras are hard to come by. And Rhonda Shear said that, she's a plus size. She didn't look plus size to me. I mean, but that's how she sees herself. She, I know that it's hard for bras to come by for women who are bigger chested. It's hard to
Well,
find good bras that support the breast. So I'm pretty sure she made really good money with bras, especially if they were comfortable.
Cynthia Bailey let us know that anything above a size 8 is considered plus size modeling.
Well, yeah. So the house that Rhonda has is a 5 bedroom, 6.3 bathroom. Now, what does the point three come in at? Is it just a toilet
I
or
was
is
thinking
it
it's
just
just
a
a
sink?
sink. I was
Oh, just a
thinking
sink?
just
Okay. 6.3 bedroom and 9,222 square feet. Is for $11.1 million, and the commission on that house is $330,000. So with the old split for commission, the commission will only be 16,500. That's how much money they'll be giving to the brokerage. But with the 20% commission, it'll be $66,000. See, that extra 15% makes a whole lot of difference in the money that you're bringing home.
right. Why would you want your brokerage to? So I think that people understand real estate is a lot of money if you're selling homes, great. But if your brokerage is consistently taking a bigger cut, that's like taking a salary cut. No normal person would want to do that. So no broker or a real estate agent would want to do that either. And
Mm-hmm.
for the girls to just be like, well, we love Sherelle and we're not going to go against Sherelle. You got to think about your business.
Mm-mm,
You're
we didn't get
smart.
that yet. We didn't get that yet.
Oh, sorry.
um, yeah, and so they shot the house. I really now for $11.1 million. This is not a house I'll buy. To me, the house wasn't all that. Now this house needed to be gutted. Do you remember the house
I don't
that
think it
run the
needed to be
show?
gutted. I just think it needed some updates because I thought the home was beautiful. I want to hang out with the bra lady. I don't remember her name, but she seemed like a good
Rhonda,
time. Who?
Rhonda Shear, Rhonda Shear. She's a former playmate. That's what they
Rhonda
said.
looked like a good time. I would hang out with her.
Okay,
You
so
wouldn't?
yeah, I would hang out with her, but I'm just saying the house that we've seen. That's the highest. That's the most expensive house that we've seen so far on the show at $11.1 million. And to me, every house, almost every house that we've seen, look better than that.
Renee said that 6.3 bedrooms was an extra closet for your skeletons.
No, that the 6.3 was the bathroom. She had
Hmm.
6.3 bathrooms.
I've never heard that either.
Yeah, I heard 6.5. So point three probably was just a sink.
Yeah, it was definitely dated,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the land, the grandeur, that house was huge.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm surprised that somebody like that would list with a new agency.
Look. So they get outside and Tennille tells Alexis, okay, so we're gonna go back to the ladies and we're gonna tell the women, to get their clients and stuff ready so we can show this house and sell this house. We're gonna get their clients ready. So she's like, do you have any buyers? She's asked Alexis if she has have any buyers. And Alexis like, of course I have. It was just something in the way that Alexis said it to me that didn't ring true to me. I knew, you know what I'm saying? She just didn't seem confident that she had the buyers that were going to buy this house. And I mean, we're not talking about a $1 million penthouse somewhere. We're talking about an $11.1 million house. You know what I'm saying? This is, as like we seen later, the biggest sale that Sherelle said that they ever made on the at a little realty was $7.5 million. So this is the hot. You don't have nobody that's gonna buy no $11.1 million. Sherelle probably don't got nobody that's gonna buy $11.1 million house if the biggest sale that they made was for $7.5 million. You know what I'm saying? So I would have been like, oh, I don't know, this might be a little bit too expensive for some of my buyers. You know what I'm saying? But to just act like she was so confident that she had somebody that was able to buy this house, I just knew that it just didn't ring true to me.
It didn't, but I know Tennille is both of our favorites, but didn't you feel like she was trying to sun her?
Not trying to sun her. She was just saying, where are your buyers? We're going to tell the girls about it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have buyers. Where are your buyers? But I felt like she was trying to sun her because she was acting overconfident.
So there was a little bit of, I'm sunning you and I'm on camera. So I would have said the same thing. Oh, yeah, I got them. You just bring yours. But Tennille was trying to sun her this entire episode. And although Alexis gets on my nerves, I call it
Tennille was trying. I feel like Tennille was there to help her, to show her hard work and ethic. But if I'm telling you where are your buyers, I think that you should tell me, well, I don't have any buyers. And she could be like, well, girl, we need to do this and we need to do that. You know what I'm saying? To get the buyers. If you're telling me that you already got them, then what am I going to help you with? And you saying it so confidently, I don't know you need help because you're telling me that you got everything together.
That's true, but I still think she was trying to sun her. And so she was like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and buck back.
No. So next we see Sherelle have a reading. Mims was just by the house to himself to prove her wrong. Child, please. Not 11.1 million. That wasn't worth 11.1 million to me. Now Sherelle meets with Rena because somebody told Rena that she got her broker license, and she wanted to know why Rena didn't tell her.
Child, do you want to start on this one?
You can.
Well, I was with Rena. Why would I need to tell you anything when you don't run anything by me? Right? You don't know if I got bills. You don't know what's going on. All you know is you've cut my salary 3 times since I've been working for you. So why would she tell her?
Yeah, I just didn't feel, that really has nothing to do with what I'm doing at your agency. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, I'm trying to think, who could she have told? Because, I know in some fields, when you get a license for something like that, you have to update that license like every 2 years or so often. And there's like a database where you can see who actually has a license for this or not. So if she has a broker license, I wonder, how did she know? Because she never said how she found out, but we only learned later on in the episode that she had told Sophie and Colony. So it couldn't have been them because they found out later in the episode, unless it was edited that way. She actually told them first and they went back and told.
It could have been a producer.
I don't know. So you don't think that you would have told them that you got your broker's license?
I'm the kind of person where I make moves in silence. If I get a car, I'm not telling anybody I'm looking for a car. You'll just see it whenever you see it. If it's a house, same thing. I'm not telling anybody. I just got a new house. I'm just like that. If I'm up for a promotion, I'm not going to tell people I'm up for a promotion, because sometimes I think people have bad energy and not everybody's happy for you. So no, I keep all my stuff to myself. If I don't end up with that promotion, I don't look stupid later on. Once I don't count money until it's in my hand. So no, I wouldn't have told them. So what, you can fire me before I get it? Nope.
Right. Because at this point, she's undecided on whether or not she wants
to leave.
If she's going to do it or not. But the conversation comes up again about the split, her changing her pay. And I felt like Rena was being honest. Well, I was unhappy with the way that, things was going on at a little realty, and you changed my pay without giving me an explanation or even talking to me about it. And Sherelle told her straight up, well, I'm not going to discuss financials with you guys. Well, baby, I would have shook her hand and said, well, baby, we're going to be rivals. We're going to be rivals, baby. Because you're going to discuss my pay with me. Yes, baby, you're going to discuss the pay with me. I need to know what's going on with my money. What am I paying for? Especially when you got girls like Alexis and Carla who ain't bringing in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can see, I don't feel like Rena was being unreasonable. I just feel like that, I feel like Sherelle is threatened by Rena. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can see
Because
that.
what Rena says will make sense. Rena doesn't strike me as a person who's going to be unreasonable. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
I don't.
big cut. It was like 15%
Yeah, that's 15%.
on top of some other fee that they're paying.
There, no. Five
Renee
to
got
20.
jokes today.
5 to 20. Mims wants to tell you he's pregnant until the baby's graduated from college. Okay. So next we see Anne Sophie. She goes back to the house on Sunrise Drive. And Peter is not there. Peter's in Vegas, but she's FaceTiming him and she's showing them her house again. And she's trying to get him to up his offer because again, he only offered to pay $3 million for the house. And so she asked him to up his offer, and now he agrees to pay $4 million.
You know what, Gabor? I really think that this guy is actually an investor. And the thing about investors is they want to get the property at the very cheapest rate in case they want to tear it down or whatever, right? The
That's what
land
he
might be worth,
was.
huh?
That's what Aunt Sophie said he was. He was an investor.
I don't think he wants that house at all. So he probably goes to every open house and does a low ball offer just in case the people might
Can't
happen
sell
to
it.
give it to him. But he knows that it's a joke, you know? That's how they
Yeah, I
make
just
money.
she should have at least got the 4.5. I mean, to if I'm being serious, you know what I'm saying? I would at least try to ask for 4.5. So I can at least say half. You know what I'm saying? 4.5 would be over half of 8.5. You know what I'm saying? But to be taken seriously, I would have at least tried to get the 4.5 out of them before I
I
would have took
agree.
it back and made an offer on the house.
I agree. That's why I thought Sherelle did have a point. You know, you can't just take any offer back to your seller because then they'll think you don't really take this serious. I should have got somebody else. I mean, maybe this was just for the show.
Serena invites Colony and Sophie Ann to another house that she's showing. Now, this house is on Skimmer Point Way. Now, this house is a 6-bedroom, 4.5 bedroom, and
Well, hold on. Did you
4,000.
want to talk about the fiance and Alexis?
What was there to talk about? I ain't think it was nothing to talk about. What was it to talk about?
I was just saying, to me, what it seems like is she's probably been a football wife and his career is starting to like wind down. So they probably decided we need to bring in some more money.
But
That's what the conversation gave me.
if I'm not mistaken, they only have one child, correct?
I don't remember.
I believe that they said that she only has one child, her and the football player. Now I don't know how he. Oh, Hockey Mikey say Alexis is a Wags. We check. So she was on Wags.
Maybe she didn't get on. I could see her on Wags.
I just don't think this is for her. She gives me a girl who
She's a cute girl.
wasting their money. She got a cute face. I mean, she alright. She pretty.
But you're right. It was just a throwaway scene. I like seeing them, but what I did like about them is a lot of times you see people living above their means, right? I thought they lived in a nice home that was at their means. She drove a nice car, but it wasn't like a Ferrari. She doesn't seem like they're trying to do too much. So I
didn't see the. Did they show the house?
What they showed was like the kitchen and living room, and it looked like a nice home, but it didn't look like the bra lady. You know what I mean? It wasn't like
he was making chicken in the crock pot, right?
It gave me like a more of like an at home feel. You know, it wasn't over the top. and she's out there working. They're not just trying to live off football. So, even
Mm-hmm.
though she's not our favorite.
She gives me like she's been cheated on before. I don't know, something about
Oh
her just tells me that she's been cheated on before,
no.
and she accepted it.
She seems like a little bit
But
slow.
her husband is fairly handsome.
But okay, yeah, sorry. I knew Gabor was being shady, not talking about that scene.
No, I had really forgot that it was there. I mean, it was so boring. He was making chicken in a crock pot. I mean, I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying?
Oh, you were talking about
Oh
them
yeah.
showing that better
So
home.
yeah. So Rena was showing Colony and Sophie Ann a new house that's on the market. So the house is on Skimmer Point Way. It's a 6 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 4,996 square foot house. It is 1,1,595,000, and the commission would be $47,850. Now this was the best house that I've seen on the show so far. To
Really?
me, you didn't
Okay.
like that house?
My favorite is the Bra Lady so far.
That $11.1 million house?
I mean, it was some of the things were outdated, but I love that house.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean, to each their own. I
I'm not
I don't
crazy here.
know.
Did y'all like the Bra Lady's house in the chat? I know somebody liked the Bra Lady's house.
Not for $11.1 million. I mean, I feel like that house didn't just knock me off my feet.
Oh,
For 11.1 million dollars, it just did knock me off my feet. But
okay.
I feel like this is a nice house that Rena is showing.
Mm.
But she also told, um, she also shared with Aunt Sophie in Colony that she got her broker license, and that she is thinking about starting her own broker. She's thinking about starting her own realty agency, and she wanted to take Colony and Sophie with her. So, what do you think about that?
I think Rena's about her business. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
She's not losing it. I mean, she's at a company that doesn't respect her, doesn't care, and is taking her money. Why not? I was with
Mm-hmm.
it. I was hoping that all three would have said, "Let's talk about it," because that's
Oh,
what professionals do.
baby,
Hmm?
that show would, if all three of them would have been like, all right, let's go. This show would have been number one. This show would have shot the number one.
Because right then you got built-in conflict. I'm with you.
Yes, you got built-in conflict. The girls fighting to get the fighting
And
for
those are the
people.
top three producers. If those three left, Sherelle's company would fold.
Because all she would have is Tennille. I
I
think
like
that.
Tennille. I was thinking about this. I was like, Tennille feels like a lot of people to me. Like she kind of feels like Raw Ali a little bit.
I never watched Love and Hip Hop when Raw Ali was on there.
Okay, well, she gives me Raw Ali a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe mixed in sometimes with a little Phaedra. Like if Raw Ali and Phaedra had a kid, you would get Tennille.
Mm-hmm.
But Heike says she sounds like
Hey, Hockey
Young Miami.
Mikey. Who? Yeah,
Tennille.
she does. I told you she remind me of Nene Leakes too. Mm.
Thanks, and thanks for subscribing. Um, I don't
Muse
know.
says
Yeah,
she
I like her,
reminds me of
but
the lady from Love in Huntsville. Or
which
who are you
one?
talking about? A Muse Melody? Oh, she must be talking about Tisha, because Tisha talk funny too.
Or maybe she was talking about Tisha's mama. That's what Tennille gives.
Ooh, Miss Wanda.
Me.
Mm, So, it seems like to me that well, Aunt Sophie was with it. You know what I'm saying?
Are
And
smart
it
enough
seems,
to at least hear her out.
yeah, and it seems like um Colony was totally against it. She thought that it was wrong. It was going behind the girl back, especially with them living in the same being in the same city. You know, she felt like it was betrayal, and she looked at it like she was being loyal to Sherelle. You know, and is loyalty taking 20% out of your commission and not giving you a clear reason?
I don't know what that was about. If any business person would have just heard her out, like, what's your pitch? Go ahead and sell me.
Mm-mm. 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 No.
Amuse was saying, not Tisha, her sister-in-law.
Not Tisha, her sister. Kimmy?
I don't really watch the show like that, so.
Oh, yeah, that's her sister-in-law, Kimmy. Oh. Oh, my God. Not to get on Love and Marriage Transfer. I'm going to have to do a review on Love and Marriage Transfer.
Gabor's going to need to do a review on Love and Marriage.
Because Melody Mama sat up there and lied and talking about she ain't got no sex tape with one of them with the Maurice and Marcel brother. She got a sex tape just like Melody lied about sucking some man thing. She got a sex tape out. But anyway,
should I be watching this show?
No, it ain't really. I don't know. It ain't really all that. It's all right. It's all right. But
I just hit 1,000 subs. Thanks, Renee.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Mims.
I appreciate it. It's been a long road, but I really appreciate all the support and the love.
A long road, but the right road.
Right. Not
it
Portia's
wasn't the wrong road. It wasn't the wrong road. So on the next episode, we see that Tanil and Alexis is at the house on Bridgewater Boulevard that Rhonda Shear, the playmate, is selling. So it was so cringy to me to watch this scene.
Horrible.
Because Alexis didn't know what the fuck she was. I'm sorry. Alexis didn't know what the hell she was doing. It was horrible
for me. The mimicking
everything that the girl. Yes, it was. It was like everything she said. She was, like say something.
Hikey Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey.
Onyx. Renee.
You got to say more than one word because she was like saying like stuff, and she was like,
I love that. I love to bench press that.
Yeah, bench press that. Love to do it.
Did you see those curtains?
Yeah, the curtains are really nice.
This was newly painted. We just refurnished this house. All the furniture comes with it.
Furniture comes with everything. Painting. It was horrible to watch, and I was like, girl, why would you? It was just embarrassing. And then what was it started off wrong because she didn't even know the man's name when the man introduced himself. She forgot his name. I was like, what's your name again? He was like, Ben. But it was just horrible. You don't know who you meet.
Investor. Somebody who has multiple homes pulls up in a Ferrari and is ready to buy, and within a minute you don't remember his name. You don't deserve the sale. Men like that, you got to be quick.
Mm-hmm. She was look, Cricket Road. I'm like, wow, why is she repeating everywhere she was? It was like to just have something to say, to feel like she was doing something. It was horrible to watch. And I was just like, oh no, because we haven't seen anything from her so far. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh yeah, this bitch she don't know what the fuck she doing. I really was like in my bed looking like, what is she doing? Wasn't he here when she wrote? Real talk, why would you name your child Colony? No, I was reading what Nihar wrote. Why would you name your child Colony? Yeah, we need a backstory about that Colony. You just can't throw no name on us like that. And you know what I'm saying? We don't get we don't got the backstory. Maybe her name is like Beyonce. Like it probably was, Beyonce last name. Beyonce name that's Tina last name. That's her maiden name. Celestine. Beyonce mama name is Celestine Beyonce. and it wasn't no boy, so she named Beyonce. Maybe, oh, Hakeem Mikey, I know you lying.
What are you reading?
The chat, Hakeem Mikey said Colonisha. Oh my God. Are you serious, Mikey?
Look it up.
Lord have mercy, Colonisha. I wonder, is that real?
I don't know. But I can see it. Like Shawnee is really
Vashandria.
and Malaysia is what?
LaQuisha.
So I
LaQuita
mean
or
maybe
LaQuisha.
colony, but you won't forget a colony, right? You're never gonna forget that name if you meet her.
Mm.
That's me being nice.
Anyway, so what's
We
her
get it.
name?
Alexis is the Portia of real estate.
Mm-mm. We see Rena now. She's going to see an office, and she invites Aunt Sophie with her. I'm trying to think that she actually see this office before. So this is what she'll have her realty agency at.
It was beautiful.
It looked way better than the one that they got now. That Sherelle got.
That was down the street. Don't forget. She
How
wanted to
far down the
compete.
street?
That's what they
See,
said. It's
these
right down the
producers
street.
need to be messy. Y'all need to show a map showing us. We want to see a map, and we want to see how many blocks is it. How we want to see the walking distance from Sherelle Place to Serena's Place. We need to see
Gabor is
how.
producing the show.
No,
We
that's just next season. We need to see a map, and we need to see how many blocks is it from from Allure Realty to whatever Rena is going to name hers. But it was a nice office. Um,
what is going on with Mikey and Renee?
oh,
What is
Colony is
happening?
named after Dad conquering the mom snatch.
What is happening?
Yeah, it did look like it was on the same block. That's what I'm saying. I want to see how far it was.
Nihar
So,
is reading too. What is going on?
so I think that Colony, Alexis, I keep on, what's this woman name? I'm
Alexis.
forgetting the names now. No,
Wait, were you talking
Colony and
about
Rena.
the house showing?
Colony,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
no, the office showing, and they
Oh,
have a
that's Anne.
conversation. Yeah, and I believe that and Sophie told Rena that she was surprised. She was kind of surprised that Colony wasn't on board.
Right.
Like she thought that she knew her well. You know what I'm saying? But she was surprised that I guess she don't know her that well because the girl didn't. How quick and against it she was. You know what I'm saying? She was so against it so quick without even hearing her out. And she has this blind loyalty to Sherelle. And she was like, if that girl gets sick or something happens to her, Sherelle is going to be hiring a new person tomorrow.
Like anybody in business,
Mm-hmm.
you could feel valued in your job and I have so much job security, but get sick, anything
Mm-hmm.
happen, and you replaced a week later. So any smart business person would have at least let her speak and give
Mm-hmm.
her a pitch. And if you're not interested, say, this is not for me at this time and move on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't like it. I was with Ann, like, who are you?
Oh my God, I forgot to mention at the end of episode 3, I think you touched on it, but we didn't really talk about it. At the end of episode 3, Sherelle met with Aunt Sophie and was telling her it was an insult for
Hold
her to
on.
want to. No, hold on.
I'm listening. My battery is like running low though for some reason.
Okay. Because you didn't charge it. It's not for some reason. It's because it needs to be charged.
Hold on, I'm gonna drop down for like 1 minute.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So, Aunt Sophie met with Sherelle and she was kind of reprimanding her in front of Joanna. You know what I'm saying? And that was so unprofessional. Because I would have been in there ready to fight. I especially, I do understand what Sherelle was saying, but Aunt Sophie is the only person that got somebody to even try, even offer something. You know what I'm saying? All of the other girls were just there for the drinks, it seemed like to me. At least she was trying to do business. But it also showed me that Tennille was really about her money, because the man wasn't trying to like really make no good offer on the house. She wasn't even bringing it up. But if the girl was selling the house, she wanted her cut. So, let's see.
Sorry about that.
Hockey Mikey say, scam Sophie. I'm taking the lunch, walking out quick with them ashy legs. Don't do her like that, Mikey.
Who had ashy
Sophie.
legs?
He say scam Sophie had some ashy legs. Talking about she taking the lunch. I ain't see the ashy legs.
Which
but
one?
Yeah, that wasn't. Don't reprimand me in front of nobody. Sitting up here talking in front of me in front of Joanna. How many houses has Joanna sold? But I was saying, like, Elise and Sophie did have somebody that was at least attempting to buy the house. All of the other girls treat the cocktail event. They was just there for the cocktails. They weren't trying to sell nothing.
And don't forget the dates. Remember, it was a singles mixture.
Mm-hmm. So now back in episode 4, fast forward back to episode 4, the girls are in the office, and I seen this couple before. I think I seen them on Melvin and Monique. They own the Mielle Organics hair company.
Mm-hmm.
I seen them on, what's the name of the show? The Real. I've seen them on The Real before, how they ended up making a hair company, and he supported her dreams, and the hair company became real successful. So they're looking for a house in Miami. Pussy popping with your man in Miami. They looking for a house in Miami. And they don't want to, because they do a lot of business in Miami or something. And they were tired of traveling back and forth. So they wanted the Renee said the fake. They wanted Allure Realty to find them a house, like a $10 million house. Are they making that much money that they could just say, yeah, we want a house that's gonna be $10 million. I don't even have to see it. Go find me a house. Where is
What'd you say?
No, I'm saying that like they ain't even seen the house, but we want a house that's $10 million.
Oh, they're just giving their straight up budget.
Yeah, we need something that's $10 million.
I'm here for it. I am here for it. I mean, if you got it, why not?
Mm-hmm. So she invite all of the girls to Miami. It was Miami, right? Because they in Tampa. Was it Miami? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, come on. Well, you tell us what happened.
I'm getting my notes.
Okay. Ouch.
Was this episode 2?
Amelie said, I don't believe it. I felt it was for TV. This is episode 4.
I'm sorry. Was it episode 4?
Well, yes.
You start. Because I can't read my writing.
Well, how the hell I'm going to read it?
I don't know.
So she invites all the girls to Miami. And so next thing we see her going to get bikinis with she's looking at bikinis with what's the girl name? Joanna. And she tells Joanna that she is going to set her up on a blind date once they get to Miami. Pussy popping with
she set her up with her husband.
Hmm.
She set her up with her ex-husband. So I would have been like, is it going to be better than the last one?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. To me, I don't know. I need to know what happened. I really need to know what happened in a relationship.
Well, it started off bad if the man bought you a ring and you made him return it.
Yes, I believe what Nihar wrote in the chat. She said she got a feeling that allure base or pro athletes and sport adjacent people having Chad will only help. While I got a feeling Rena will target that white millionaire base. Yes, I totally believe that.
And it looks like Rena also targets homes that she can actually sell. Both homes that we've seen her go like show or like 1 million to 1.5 million,
Mm-hmm.
whereas the homes they're trying to showcase are in the 8 to 11 million dollar range, which aren't going to have too many sellers. Rena is about the money, not about the glitz and the glam, in
Mm-hmm.
my eyes.
Yeah, I'm team Rena too. She is that girl on the show. But see, that's the thing though. If that was the case, if and another thing, Nihar, because girl can't even sell. Her husband can't even get her no clients. I want to see what their house look like on the outside and how much it is and stuff. I feel like since these are agents, we need to see what their house look like, what they's living in. Right? It's only right.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. I mean, we're selling the lifestyle. I
Mm-hmm.
bet Anne and Colony have like really nice condos by the beach because they're
Mm-hmm.
like young and fun. I'm pretty sure Rena has a nice home. Um, I
Yeah,
could
I
see.
want to know what Rena husband does because she seems like an accomplished woman, and so I could only imagine that she would, have a man who's. I'm pretty sure she ain't got no tar laying around somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he really actually does something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she is an
So
attorney. What if she got an Apollo lying around?
I doubt that. She don't give me that. She don't give me that. So next we see Alexis. She's showing this house on Dundee Street to Ben, which is the man that Tennille hooks her up with. Now this house is an 8 bedroom, 10 bathroom, 10,879,000 square feet house. And the commission on this house is $420,000. Now
This
this
is the
house,
best house to me.
yeah, now at this point, this is the best house. Okay. Now Alexis pulled up in her Range Rover.
It was dirty.
Uh, I
It
the
was
fact
really
that she
dirty.
couldn't the fact that this woman couldn't sell this house, I it was so cringe
There's a
worthy.
tree. There's a
Huh?
tree. That's what she said. There's a
Yeah,
tree.
there's a tree. She couldn't even get the door open, the sliding door. It was a mess when he asked her what was the taxes on the house. She said $6,000. Bitch, the house is $14 million.
She
What are
actually
you
said, I
talking
just
about?
guessed. I made that up.
You know them bowls? The house had four of them bowls with the fire at the back.
Fire pits.
Yeah, they had four fire pits at the back of the house. I mean, this was a nice house. It was
Mm-hmm.
a nice house. I don't know if the furniture in there was staged or if the people that live in the house at the moment have it was decorated really, really nice. Alexis, I know she went to content mastery. So at our school, when we had slow kids in the classroom who couldn't finish the work, they used to send them to content mastery. So that was kind of like, I don't know if y'all called it they used to call it resource sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Like a remedial class.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she took remedial classes. Pretty girl. What Kim told Cynthia, just stay there and be cute. Just stay there and be cute. Baby, you ain't gotta work. You ain't gotta work, baby. That man should have told you that. No, and I'm pretty sure her man could have saw her that, but you could look at her face and tell that she was like that. You could tell that she could. I could. Yeah, she. I'm pretty sure when she was growing up, her mama told her, "Girl, you cute and you got light eyes, baby. Listen,
She
you
said, it's a door.
you ain't gotta learn."
It goes outside. Miss Kiki.
Yeah, it was just cringeworthy, and I was so embarrassed for her. And
That's when you know the producers are shady because they left all this in there. Like they had to have known that the audience was gonna cringe, but it was
yeah,
just too good. Like you can't be that
oh
dense.
baby, she went to content mastery. She was in content mastery for real. I believe I so believe that, but I'm pretty sure her husband know, like, girl, you ain't got to do that, boo. You ain't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just sit here and look cutie, look pretty. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you got it, but I felt like Ben felt like his time was being wasted.
Like he
You know
was
what
a
I'm saying?
dope.
The way he was looking at her was like, you wasting my time. And I know this is for TV or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you wasting my time and I got shit I could do.
Right. Even if he did like the house,
Oh,
he might have left
Mikey. He
because
said call center vibes. Lord have mercy.
even if
Why
he did
y'all
like
doing
the
the wrong thing?
house, people like him, people like that with money, he might have just said, F it. I'm not even gonna mess with Tennille anymore because this is who you're sitting me in front of.
Mm-hmm.
You can't trust her to do your paperwork and do any basic math.
Mm-mm.
Beautiful
So
gowns.
so Colony is showing the house. Now Colony and Joanna are both showing the house in this building. I want to say Colony's listing is on the 22nd floor or 26th floor. I forgot. It was up and it had a beautiful view. Colony looks good. Okay. She be dressing. I know you don't like the way she dressed, but
No,
she be
I gave them a hard time in the first couple episodes, but
mm-hmm.
I had it in my notes. These girls turned it out episodes 3 and 4.
But Colony client was fine as hell. And you know you like older men. But this man that Colony had, Jason, was fine as hell. But I think that he was married. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that man should have been there with his wife. He should have been looking at that viewing with his wife because I'm pretty sure Colony and that man will make a perfect couple.
Do you think that she has some Portia in her?
I don't know.
Would you say?
No, I don't. We didn't see no. She wasn't in no tip drill videos. You know what I'm saying? I don't. No, she ain't no video girl in there. She seemed like a girl who buy her money.
Is that the class
Hey,
called
702
ESL that you were
Shay.
talking about?
Huh?
Is that what the class is called? ESL?
I thought ESL was English second language.
Oh, I don't know.
It probably be ES. It depends on the school because I went to two. So I went to high school. I was in two districts. My 9th grade year, I went to a school. I went to one school in my 10th through 12th grade year. I went to another school, and in one school they called it Resource, and the other school it was called Content Mastery. Matter of fact, in one of the school, if a kid was slow, because I had some AP classes, and it wasn't even you couldn't even have no slow kids in the classroom. Oh, so the teacher say I'm just being shady. Oh, I thought that maybe in Vegas y'all called it something else, Shay. You know, it just depends on where you something else. But yeah, Colony was saying that this man that she was showing this house to had kids and stuff, and how you know what I'm saying. So I thought he was married or something, but I'm pretty sure that Colony. I get what you're saying because Colony is such a beautiful woman. Some of the men probably be wasting her time. They got no intentions on buying the house. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mhm.
want to see Colony. You say you the top seller at the store. I mean, at the agency. You and Sophie. I want to see you make a sale to one of these handsome men that you're showing this house to, and you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to just be wasting my time because I hope Colony not really full of shit.
No, I mean, I wasn't saying that she was a Portia. I was asking if you got any vibes. I
Oh no.
didn't. I don't personally. I did not like that the first episode to me felt more like a dating show, you know. But I think since then, 3 and 4, I think the girls are doing great. I don't really
Okay.
get that anymore from them. And I think Colony is the kind of person who is smart enough to know she's attractive, but
Mm-hmm.
she gets her sales based on her brains and her ability. Alexis, on the other hand, I think Alexis is the type to try to just use an exterior package to sell. And
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately doesn't have the brain power to even look up the stats of a house so that once your potential client is there, you can at least regurgitate what you just read. She couldn't even do that. Colony, on the other
Her
hand,
and
she's
her
smart.
man should have been at the house walking around the house with flashcards and he should have been giving her questions about the house. And I'm serious.
No.
Sometimes some people need flashcards to order to learn stuff. You know what I'm saying? She could have been walking around the house with flashcards just to make sure she, knew what she was talking about before she went in there. The camera's gonna be there.
Right.
I'm
with you.
So
Sherelle should be embarrassed that this is who she hired to represent her. Like Sherelle, I don't know.
So Colony went downstairs and to the Colony went downstairs to the floor. I believe the girl was on the 4th floor. Mm-hmm. Joanna was showing the house on the 4th floor, and the other girl was on the 22nd or 26th floor. And the views were totally different. It was a beautiful view from Colony's thing. It was a beautiful view from the floor that she was at, but it would look horrible on the 4th floor. That's not a beautiful view.
It was still an ocean view.
It halfway. You can see cars, you can see roofs and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you walk out on no. I can't listen. We got to be honest, okay? She can see some of the ocean.
You can see some of the ocean.
You can see some of the ocean, but you can also see other people's roofs, cars, everything. You know what I'm saying? Up there, you can see nothing but the ocean. Come on now, there was a difference in the view. Joanna, how is Joanna HR?
Okay. No, I'm sorry.
What?
You're shady.
I'm not being shady. That was a what the hell?
You are shady. You can see half the ocean. You can see the whole ocean.
No, you can see half of the ocean. Everything else was what Mikey's saying. I mean, Miss Kiki saying rooftops and power lines. That's all you saw.
Okay. Both apartments were beautiful, though. What did you think about Joanna's client?
Joanna's client, the older Caucasian lady?
Yeah.
I didn't think nothing about her. She actually knew Joanna's husband. Because you remember she told her
that talking about the divorce could hurt her business.
Yeah, it could.
Because we had talked about that last week, and I didn't see how
it could hurt her business-wise, it could show that you have bad decision making. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you don't make the right decisions because you don't marry this person. You don't fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like a person doesn't make bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your money. That is a business.
I think people get divorced all the time, but this was in direct correlation to what you talked about, how it could hurt her. If some of her clientele comes from her husband. So yeah, I could see it now.
So the last scene of the episode, we see Tennille. Now Tennille got such a problem with HR with Joanna. But she's sitting up there going back and telling Sherelle what happened in front of HR. See, but see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta let a motherfucker know how you go. I'm sorry to be cussing on your channel. You gotta let people know. You gotta let people know how to do you. Because I wouldn't have no conversations with Sherelle in front of HR. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, girl, I gotta talk to you. And she'd be like, okay, what's up? And I'll just be looking at Joanna like, bitch, you're not gonna leave? I'm not talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to her, I'm not talking to you. Where's your broker's license? And if you don't have one, on the door? Yeah, if you don't have one, then you need to leave out the room. That's how shit gets spread all over the office. I'm coming and confiding in you, and you got a bitch in here who, you know what I'm saying? Going and telling everybody else on the floor. Going to go tell everybody else. So anyway, she going in here and she telling Joanna and Sherelle that she talked to Ben and she asked Ben how did it go and he said horrible and she was like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, it was horrible. She didn't know anything. She couldn't answer any of my questions.
I think that
Sherelle should have got on Tennille. Sherelle should have got on Tennille. She should have got on Tennille Because
For
bitch, I
what?
didn't
Putting
ask
you in
you.
the
Because I
club?
told you to show her hard working ethics and hard. You know what I'm saying? And work ethic. And you send her out here by yourself. That's what you do. You go send her out here by yourself, by herself. You know
She should
that's a
be in
big reflection
training.
of the company.
She should be in training.
You know,
That's what.
sometimes I feel like sometimes people already be side eyeing black business owners. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like sometimes you have to go above and beyond, and that was just unacceptable. You couldn't answer any of the questions. You know what I'm saying? People already be side eyeing black business owners, and then the man probably thinking, "Well, y'all just a whole bunch of pretty girls in here, probably don't know what y'all doing." You know what I'm saying? It was a bad look for her business, and there is no way I would have let this get shown on TV. There's
Do you
no way.
remember at the beginning of the episode, we kind of got, I think it was episode 3, we kind of got some background. Apparently, Tennille was having her do all these showings because Tennille was never there, right? And she didn't get paid. So I think there's some bad blood between them. I
Oh yeah,
would have never teamed up those two. I would have teamed
thank
up
you for
one
saying
of
that.
my one of my top sellers with Alexis so they could see exactly what I want. I would not hook up, I would not team them up with somebody like Tennille who already
Thank
has
you for
some bad
saying
blood
that.
with them.
Thank you
Huh?
for saying that. Thank you for saying that because that's what she was telling her husband that she was showing a house for Tennille and a household, and she didn't give her none of the commission. Bitch, after this shit that we saw you do on this show, you know what I'm saying? Like the girl, and Tennille was like, "Girl, you ain't getting nothing from me. You ain't getting, girl. Come on now, you ain't show shit." You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you really gonna start beef with somebody, and this is what you call showing a house?
We already said we don't think that she has the capacity to know that she's doing anything wrong, right? Like we've established that she's not the swiftest. But I do think that Tennille probably did get her to do a lot of the like leg work on stuff. Oh, just go show this, go show that. And if I'm doing that, I'm not making any money for myself. And I'm also not necessarily being trained. Can we acknowledge that? Like she needs some training and she needs to be going with either a Rena, somebody who has very business savvy, or Anne or Colony, top producers.
And see, so I think that
You're going to team her up with Ra Ali.
she probably wasn't gonna put her there. I think that she probably teamed her up with Tennille because um Tennille is kind of older. You know what I'm saying? And she think it'll probably just be party vibes with Colony and Sophie because they seem to be around the same age. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It
business is
wouldn't have seemed like
business.
business. Mm-hmm.
Business is business, and those are the top producers. So I would team up my most inexperienced people with my top producers. That only makes sense.
If she put her with Rena sure enough would have started her own brokerage company. She would have.
You think Rena would have said, "I'm out"?
Yeah,
Dude.
Rena would have said, "Why are you putting me with her? For really? Okay, I'm out because you playing me." You know what I'm saying? Because I would have had a strict girl, don't talk. Just watch what I do. Just watch and say what I. You know what I'm saying? Just watch what I do.
Amuse
Don't
said
say
Rena
nothing.
would have left her in the car.
Yeah, Amuse. That would have been the best place for her.
Oh no! Now I'm getting flashbacks of Portia and her dad.
Mm-hmm. So that was the end of the episode. She went back and told Sherelle that. You think that she look like Raleigh? I don't see
Not
Raleigh.
necessarily a look. It's just something about her gives me Ra Ali. Ra Ali, if y'all don't remember, not only was she on Love and Hip Hop, she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta the same day that Nene ran up on Dwight and was talking about Greg borrowed $10,000.
And baby,
That was Ra Ali's party. I'm just saying she seems like
I
the
don't care
type.
what y'all say. Dwight got Nene ass together. Dwight threw up that check and said, "Bitch, I gave him cash. Don't give me a check, bitch. I gave him cash." That's like, oh,
No, I'm just saying that was
he's
Ra's
standing
event.
on it. I gave him cash.
That was Ra's event. I'm just saying she has that hustle mentality.
Come in here and give me a money order. Nene came in and gave that man a money order. He threw that shit up and said, "Bitch, I gave him cash. You pay me in cash." Alexis needs to sell starter homes under $200,000. Alexis should have been over there with Carla.
She could be an apartment locator. You could start them off just to kind of
She
get the
doesn't need to.
idea of how to like sell.
She needs to be at home raising her kids. But yeah, that was the end of the episode. They went back. Sunil went back and told her boss, "You had to go report back to your boss that the girl was horrible."
And apparently got off Craigslist. That's what Heike Mikey said.
Sherelle knew she hired Alexis. She probably, but look, Chad probably reached out to her husband and was like, "Hey, you got we're trying to get this reality show started. You know what I'm saying? We need some pretty girls. Come on." Sunil's the closest she was selling Oh Boy at that open house.
Oh, people agree with you. Dwight was the GOAT.
Yeah, he was the GOAT. He said, "No, bitch, I gave him cash." Nene thought she was getting them together. He won.
He also came and they put him on that reunion that first season. He was like, "Y'all are all just low class, all of them." He had that.
He said that.
Yeah, they brought him to that first reunion or the second reunion. One of them. He had his own little segment, and he was like, "Y'all are also declasse."
I don't remember. I didn't remember.
Then he told, I think he told Lisa Wu she needed to update.
I can't wait to tell nobody that.
He said you need to update your look. It's a little dated.
I can't wait till somebody try to pay me with a check or a money order. I'm gonna rip it up and say, "Bitch, give me cash."
They should make you a friend of the show.
But anyway, that was the end of the episode. So what you want to do? We're gonna take callers.
Do you want to?
If you want to.
We could do like maybe 10 minutes.
Okay. Do you want to?
I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. We got about 10 minutes, guys. We're gonna have to do a hard stop at 10 minutes because I have a hard stop. You got all your Christmas stuff?
No. Do you?
I haven't bought one gift.
You haven't bought one gift?
No.
What are you giving people?
At this point, cash.
Oprah says she like to give people pajamas.
Oh, that could be really nice, like matching pajamas.
Don't give me no pajamas.
But get you some crotchless pajamas. What's up, Amused?
Hey guys, how are you both? All right.
Fine, and you?
Good, thank you. I was just saying in the chat they should use Alexis footage for training on how not to try and sell a house.
Yes.
I'm with you.
That
what
was
do you think about the show so far, Muse? Like, what do you think in general?
It's all right, but it just seems a lot put on for me. I mean, it's quite entertaining, but I'm not really like that into it, if that makes sense.
Would you buy?
I really like Rena, of course. And I do actually like HR, but not for the selling of the house. I just like her character. And I like, is it Anne? One of the young girls, Anne, yeah.
And Sophie.
Yeah, Sophie's good, but she's not going to go with Rena.
You don't think so?
I think definitely. What, Sophie? She's the one that was, in an R-ring, wasn't she? She was, is it Sophie that, Anne is the one that wants to go.
And Sophie is the same person.
Oh, they're the same person? So what's the other lady's name then?
Colony.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, yeah. Yeah, that, but I think season 2, they definitely need to do the competition between the two.
Do you think it was good enough for season 2?
Well, season 2 will be if I haven't finished all the episodes, but if Raina starts her own agency, then definitely it's worth coming back. If not, then it's not really worth it.
They've been in the top 10 on Netflix since they came out. They were number
Top
one
10?
a couple days.
What, the show?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I think that they're probably going to
I
get
think
green
it's just
there.
because they're attractive ladies, to be honest. It's not really for the houses and so on.
You
But
got what you got to get what you want.
well, I haven't seen the rest of the season, so let's see. Maybe it gets better.
Don't give away nothing you can't sell. Right, Gabor?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do like that lady. That reminds me of the one from Huntsville. She's quite entertaining.
Tennille?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, she's quite funny.
Mm.
What Beyonce party? What am I missing? Oh, is it in a future episode?
I can't wait until y'all review the tragic Beyonce party they did. Oh my God, Mikey, I saw it. Oh my God.
What episode is that?
So let me fast forward. I think it's how many episodes they got. They got like 7 or 8 episodes. I think it was episode 7. Tennille was having Joanna was having a divorce party, and she didn't want to call it a divorce party, so they had like a Beyonce themed divorce party. Alexis,
I don't like the way Joanna and Sherelle are very, like, she's the favorite out of the whole bunch.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know what Alexis and Carla thought they was doing for Beyonce. It wasn't good at all. It was nothing Beyonce. Oh, girl, Sherelle was had on the outfit from Coachella. Tennille had on Lemonade, the hold up with the bat. Colony had on, I forget what Colony, and it was just horrible. And
yeah, but Gabor, you're a Beyonce fan, so you'll be
I'm a Beyonce fan. I'm
judge.
a Beyonce fan. They didn't do it justice.
Miss Kiki said it was cute.
Okay. Now, but this is the thing. Let me show you how good people are. You gotta watch people like Sherelle. See, she ain't no good because that girl had a divorce party, and Sherelle thought it would be the best time to announce to the girls that she was pregnant.
Oh.
It's like, I got a surprise. We have a new member that's gonna be joining our family, and she started rubbing on her belly.
Okay, hold on. This is a future episode. So do you think we need to do like a Oshi rag whenever we review that episode where we get the girls' party costumes?
Yeah, no, it ain't even worth Oshi rags. But Tennessee J said yes, someone was in Crazy in Love B. Yeah, Colony was Crazy in Love B.
Thank you so much, Kimmy. Kimmy's on it.
Yeah. So you've made 1,000 now. You can go and apply.
I still have some watch time hours to do, but as soon as I do get monetized, I'm gonna throw a monetization party, and everybody's invited.
That means you need to do more videos.
You throwing the monetization party, or are you gonna be throwing out some money? I mean, it would only be right.
Is that?
He's hoping to get some money, not to give some money away.
I don't want to go to no monetization party if I'm not getting none.
Oh, you gonna be there? I don't know. Maybe I will. Who knows? I do have some stuff. I should probably be doing some giveaways, so maybe I will.
Gabor, haven't you monetized your channel yet?
Baby, I was monetized in 3 days.
But is it on there?
Huh?
Is it on there? Can we do cash ups? Not cash ups. What's the
other
thing?
So I don't know what had happened.
I can't do it. Yeah, I thought you hadn't done it.
So I don't know what had happened. I was monetized. I had got monetized in 3 days, but I had the cash app. I forgot. So the thing was working, and I don't know what
super
they did.
Chat,
they turned it off. Yeah, the super chat was working, and then like the last 2 or 3 videos I did, people were like, "Oh, let's get him monetized," and I'm thinking to myself, "What's going on?" Because I'm already monetized. But I had to go back and turn the thing on. So the next time I go on, the super chats will work. But yeah, I was monetized in 3 days.
Yeah,
Oh, great! Because I
Gabor
tried
did
to.
it.
That's why I was asking because I couldn't see the super chat not the last time, but one of the last times you were on. Because I
Yeah, I
can't do
didn't
this
know.
cash app. We don't have cash up here.
Yeah, I didn't know that you had to turn on the super chats when you do the
Is that
video.
for every video? Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. I have no idea, but I don't really be worried about the super chats. I just got some stuff I got to get off my chest. Ain't that's what Angela Bassett said when she called the woman waiting to exhale? She said, I just got some shit I need to get off my chest.
But
Yeah.
Oh,
we're probably gonna
well,
close this one out. I think we're gonna have all those pictures from the party if we can.
The pictures for the outfits.
Because the people were down for
That
the
was
OT.
tragic. So when we coming back? Thursday? Well, no, Thursday
Thursday,
is Christmas Eve.
no,
Friday
Right?
is
Christmas Eve is
Christmas Eve.
Friday.
Oh, Christmas Eve is Friday?
But maybe
Yeah.
we should just do something like Christmassy. Maybe do some.
It's Christmas time
We
again.
might just do something Christmassy,
Can't wait
right?
to see those sleigh
Something
bells.
foolish, something messy, and something Christmassy.
That was Ashanti.
That was not Ashanti.
Ashanti did have that song called
Ashanti don't sound like that.
Christmas time. Yeah, she don't sound that good.
Mm-mm.
What's your favorite
Mm-mm.
Christmas song, Mims? Amuse. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh,
Well, the people can go to my page.
I don't know.
I
You
posted
know,
a clip of my
that's a
Christmas
hard.
song today.
That's a
I
hard
like
one.
Kaya. Kaya got a song called Santa Baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
Lorraine,
Jolly old
hold
Saint
on.
Nick.
Lorraine.
Hey,
Not
Miss
on this
Lorraine.
channel. Mm-mm.
I do
Mm-mm.
like the Mariah
Oh,
one
thank
when
you,
I hear that
Sassy.
one.
Yeah, it's the #1 song in the country right now over here. Again.
Yeah, I think that's really popular, isn't it? It's always
Yeah.
it just gets you into that Christmas mood instantly as soon as you hear it.
I don't want a
Don't-
lot for Christmas. But yeah.
But yeah. So when are
Yeah,
we
so you
doing when are
frozen?
you gonna do the other episodes? What is it now?
When are we
5
gonna do
and
the
6?
other episodes, Mims?
Well, you need the hours. Chop chop.
Thursday?
You're quite lazy.
Yeah, you need the hours. Chop chop.
You said before the end of the year, so you've only got literally just under 2
maybe
weeks.
we'll try to do something Thursday. Maybe we'll try to
Okay.
do something Thursday. Y'all, this YouTube stuff is not easy. Like people make it look easy. It's not. You
They
have to
do.
like work at it. So I work like a full-time job. I'm in training on some new stuff.
Oh,
Everybody
let me
got
get the violin out. Come on.
okay. I'm not coming to you for emotional support. I'm down for Thursday. I'll let you
Hey, but
guys
you
know.
had a goal, right? You said you want to do it by the end of the year. So
Amuse this on my
this should have given
neck.
you getting the 1,000 should be like, yeah, I'm almost there now. That's it.
Amuse this. Okay, so Thursday it is. We're doing another review.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
Thursday we're doing another review. Amused. Thank you for being on my neck halfway. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down so we can do our closing. But
Okay.
I
Bye,
appreciate
Amuse.
it.
Take
Have a
care,
night.
guys.
Merry
I
Christmas.
appreciate the support.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you guys as well. See
Yo,
ya.
let's see you Thursday.
Yeah. See you Thursday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Gabor. So Gabor, you got me watching this show, and I wasn't really in it the first couple episodes, but I'm
I got
in.
you watching this show, or did you hit me up and tell me that you wanted to watch it?
It was you.
You wanted me to watch it.
I come with receipts. It was you.
Okay. No, we don't need no receipts. I just asked you a question.
You asked me a question you knew the answer to.
Well, I
Do
did
not
think it would
hold
be a good.
on. You must have brought Renee over here. Don't
Hey,
ask
Renee.
him to sing those songs.
Oh, let me read the chat. So they say wrong answers only. So, he's saying I don't know the Christmas song by Christina Aguilera. I think he's saying that's the worst Christmas song.
I don't know, but okay. So
My
we'll
favorite
figure it
Christmas
out.
song is "Let It Snow" by Boys to Men.
I like that one. I was
Yours?
listening to one of my favorites. I want to say, is it?
On the 8th
I'll
day
have
of
it
Christmas, my
before.
baby gave to me.
I like that song with Eartha Kitt.
I don't know any songs by Eartha Kitt.
No, she has a Christmas song
Okay.
where she's saying she wants like some Tiffany's.
Mm.
I know
You give
somebody
me
knows
that.
that song.
You give me that.
What's anyway? We'll talk about that on the next one. Thank you guys for coming out. We'll come up with a time for Thursday, but I'll definitely have it on my Instagram, which is Make It Make Sense Now. And I'll let you guys know what I'm doing. Show a little bit of my Christmas stuff, like my decorations. And did you have
The
anything
real
else to close
decorations, right? The real decorations.
out? Yeah, I'm gonna be showing my Christmas decoration.
Okay. I'm just saying. All right.
Maybe I'll do it in front of my tree. Maybe I'll figure out how I could do my new green screen in front of my tree. But yeah, follow me, Make It Make Sense Now. Definitely go to Gabor's page, Andrew Gabor on YouTube. It's hilarious. And we're gonna go ahead and close out. So
All
bye,
right,
everybody.
y'all have a nice week.
We're gonna see them in 2 days.
Yeah, we are.
Bye, y'all.
I just be so nervous sometimes.
He's a mess.
Still. Bye, y'all. Have a nice night.
Bye, everybody.